He is the founder of the Free Baluch Party. Thanks so much, sir, for joining us here on WION. Now, your first reaction at the Indian Prime Minister, India on its part, after the Independence Day speech by the Prime Minister, now raising the issue of Balochistan at an international platform, in fact, for the first time at the United Nations. Your thoughts on that?
Yes, I am the founder of American Friends of Balochistan.
All right.
And I am a senior journalist. And what I see from the statement that the Indian side made at the United Nations Human Rights Council,
right,
I feel like a child who has been lost and is now catching a glimpse of his mother. I am an American, but I have always called India Mother India. We Baluch are all over the world, are very delighted that Mother India is taking an interest in what's going on in our homeland. Right. Pakistan is committing worst crimes against humanity, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and genocide of our people. Pakistan sheds
Mr. Mustikhan, let me just come in for a moment. I understand you extremely this thing about India raising this issue of Balochistan at the United Nations, but what purpose do you think this will serve eventually?
When there is crimes against humanity being committed, then it becomes the responsibility of democracies under the new laws of international law which is called responsibility to protect. It is under the new norms of international law. It is an accepted way of behaving. So we are calling upon India, which is our immediate neighbor. We Baluch consider ourselves a part of the Indian family. Pakistan should not stand between us. Pakistan has got absolutely no right to sow hatred, bloodshed. What are they up to?
So, Mr. Mustikhan, also, what do you want now? Do you want a detailed probe by an international body into the human rights violations in that particular region? And also, what would you say to the timing of the Indian Prime Minister when he brought up this issue? Because India never spoke up like this in this way before on the issue of Balochistan. Some people say that it's because of the tension we're seeing in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. This is why perhaps the Indian Prime Minister has spoken up on Balochistan, more of like a retaliatory statement.
I don't think so. I think this is like attaching mollified intentions to the Prime Minister's statement. We are not looking at the Prime Minister's statement in this light. We believe that the Prime Minister has made a very strategic statement. Just as I said, we are part of the Indian family. हम हिंदुस्तान के मट्टी का हिस्सा हैं. We are not detached from India. We have got no hatred against India. We consider the Indian people our brothers and sisters. It is Pakistan that hates India and Indians. It is not the part of Baluch psyche. We demand of India to help us the whole 9 yards. Whole 9 yards. It is India's responsibility as our mother India.
Right. Mr. Mustikhan, thanks so much for joining us and sharing those views. But give us a sense of, what's happening on the ground. I'm sure you must be keeping a very close tab on what's happening on the ground in Balochistan. You're saying that you don't want anything to do with Pakistan, the people of Balochistan, but the reality is that about 44% of Pakistan is Balochistan. So in that sense, you know, geographically, geopolitically, it's a very, very sensitive issue, and things cannot change, you know, with just the Indian Prime Minister raising this issue at the United Nations.
You can recall another Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi. She played a crucial role when Pakistan was committing similar brutalities in the former East Pakistan, which is now Bangladesh. No different situation in Balochistan today. And we are secular people. We are the children of Hinglaj Mata. We have got connections with India. India should not treat us like foreigners. Well, as I said, it is India's responsibility. I am appealing to the Indian Prime Minister to talk to each and every leader in the world. I consider him my elder brother. I do not look upon him as he's Hindu and I was born Muslim. No, that is not what divides us. This is what Pakistan has done. They divided a great country on the basis of bigotry and hatred. We don't share Pakistan's ideology, and that is why we are getting killed.
It's more likely now that the Pakistani military is going to draw justification from the Indian Prime Minister's statement and intensify the crackdown on the people in Balochistan, and this is exactly what seems to be happening on the ground. Does that worry you?
Ma'am, Pakistan is a jihadist, has a jihadist army. Pakistan's jihadist army has killed its own prime ministers. Pakistan jihadist army hands are red with the blood of Indians in Mumbai, in Kashmir. Pakistan army hands are red with the blood of innocent Afghans. And Pakistan army's hands are red with the blood of thousands of my own blood and bone. Pakistan army has got absolutely no business in Balochistan. Pakistan army's military boots are the worst foreign intervention in Balochistan. We have the right to seek help from all countries, all secular democracies. Pakistan sends terrorists to its neighboring countries in the name of jihad. Don't you see the wanted terrorists, declared terrorists by the United States also? They are there openly roaming Pakistan. So what kind of a country is that? Is that the way they behave? We are working here to bring sanctions on Pakistan. They are not going to get free lunches from America for a long time.
Right. There we have Mr. Ahmar Mustikhan. He's the founder of American Friends of Pakistan, also a senior journalist joining us there from Washington, D.C. Thanks so much for joining us and sharing your views.